I see thousands of homes each and every year, and it is very rare that I come across one that I actually question, should I be buying this home myself? But I am on this one over in Woodland Waters. So Woodland Waters as a community is 35 executive luxury homes with a park with a playground, soccer fields, and a swing. Oh my gosh, it's got a swing. That's fantastic. We're going to take you through the capstone property in this neighborhood. This home was built by the builder themselves, so they spared no expense, and they put in all the goodies just for them that you are not going to find in any other property, which makes it a one of a kind. When we get to the bonus room, you're going to see why. When we get to the kitchen, you're going to see why. All right, guys, let's take off and get inside this home. Let's go. Okay, I mean, just walking up this driveway is like gonna make this video 8 minutes longer. That is how long of a driveway it is. So this home is 8,846 living square feet. It is a ranch, which means it's got a huge blueprint, as ranches do. It's on 2 private acres. That's protected over there. It's protected in the back, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And then we've got the water feature over here, which is just getting filled in by the association. That's actually going to be a lake pretty soon, man-made, but it's there. And then we've got a 6-car garage, right here. And this bonus room, that's what I'm talking about earlier in the video. Cannot wait to get there. Okay, so first I've got a single stall here, and then I've got room for 2 here. Over on this side, I've got 2 and then 1 back here, which we'll get to, but I do want to stop and show you this. So this has fans and 6 recessed lightings, right? Now the reason for this is because when people do a split garage like this, a lot of times they actually use the underneath part here as an additional entertaining space that's out of the sun. So a lot of folks will go ahead and throw a couple of ceiling fans in just to keep it cool, because it is so cool. How cool? So cool. I would have accepted the answer ice cold as well. All right, now check this one out. We've got some puppies. Yep, there's a little bit of a dog kennel here, and they are so cute. Oh my gosh, look at these guys, they're so cute. Okay, moving on. So we've got protected woods back here. There's a little bridge, which I'm gonna get to. I'm gonna cross it and then show you what the back of the house looks like. And again, all this is protected. In addition to that, throw in the comments what you guys think the price on this property is or should be. You know, especially as we go through, you can feel free to update the price either up or down, depending on what you see you love or what you see that you're like, nope, that's not for me. But I do love that there's this little bridge. It's really cool. Crossing this little moat type thing here. Okay. One thing I did notice is that it does have an extra large well, which means it can draw water and reheat it faster, which is pretty cool. So that's what the back of the home looks like. If you notice, all of the windows, the shades and the blinds are open for maximum sunlight right now, which is great. I know some properties like this, they don't even really put real curtains on. They'll do like, you know, decorative style. But with this kind of privacy where nobody's gonna be in the back, nobody's gonna be building back here, I mean, for me, I would leave them open all the time. That's just me. Yep, and while we're walking around to the front, my name is Mike Perna, local real estate agent here in Metro Detroit. If it's your first time on the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We drop really cool home videos and area tours each and every week. And then also, if you're looking for a property, reach out. I'd love to help you. It's one of the great things I love in life is helping a buyer find their next property that is absolutely perfect for them in the perfect location, perfect city. Even way up here past Romeo in Bruce Township, because that's where we're at today. Let's put up a map and see where Bruce Township is. Oh yeah, we clearly go everywhere. Let's put that map up and put where my office is, which is in Novi, and then where I live right now, which is in Royal Oak. Okay, so walking up to the front, it is definitely a luxury door. So that was a custom-made door that the sellers had done. The reason why it had to be custom is because it's 2 feet taller than a standard front door. I mean, look at that detail work with the iron right inside of it here. It's so good. And then they did a slight frost on the glass, which is nice. And that's actually more of an etching than a frost, which is actually quite expensive. Okay, here we go. Going inside, let's get a first look. Oh, that's cool. So these guys did a lot of rounded corners here, which you don't really see in property newer builds anymore. Okay, I just want to take it all in for a second. Nice wood beams up on top and a gorgeous chandelier. And they've got the fire going. It is cozy. Okay, a couple things to note. Number one, look at these moldings down here. So this is an extra tall molding with extra detail. So this costs Like there is, like as moldings go, a standard molding is about that tall, an upgraded molding is about that tall, a super luxe molding is this tall, and most of them don't have this kind of a millwork in the woodwork. That's just one of the details the owners put in to really make this home unique and make it theirs. In addition to that, again, extra tall doors throughout the home, which is great. Most of the time you'll see a few on the main level or even just the main level, but then when you get upstairs, then you go back to hollow doors, not solid state doors. All right, here's the half bath, great vanity. And I mean, this whole thing is unique. The entire home is 100% uniquely done. Let's go in here. So there's the front coat closet, which is huge. It is an actual walk-in coat closet, which is awesome. And again, look at these moldings right here. Like it's just that level of attention to detail you just don't really see in today's new construction, as well as the flooring. So they did a really nice job on the hardwood floor itself. Great coloring. And even though it's been lived in, there's no scrapes, no scuffs, nothing, which is an owner that maintains their property. Okay, now let's go up top and look at the chandelier right here in the entry. Really nice looking. Good job. And then they've got two over here with a custom ceiling, which is very cool. Like check out that foil work up there, and then the detail work on the wood for those moldings. And that's not the end of it, guys. We're just getting started. Stick in and wait till we get to that kitchen. Okay, I've got one full bath right here. And yes, it is 15 feet away from the half, but this could be someone's actual bath because there's an adjoining bedroom. Really nice work on the tile, good detail work. Nice trim line right there. And then the shower head is a little taller than normal. And I wonder if they have some tall people in the family, because putting that extra foot on the shower head, I would love. And I would hope that more builders do. Last thing. Now that's real hardwood right there. Yep, that is a solid door. Like I said, they're all solid. All right, next up I have this is not a bedroom. This is just an office / sitting room. Not just, but complete with ceiling fan. Yeah, me personally, I would use this as an office, possibly a YouTube studio. If you've been watching, I do a lot of YouTubing. They would definitely went with a hugely upgraded pad underneath the carpet, which is very cool. And then all over with these windows, like they added those extra dormers on the top. So 99% of homes you walk into just have the normal square window. This one's got the dormer on the top, and then there's a little bit of money there. Okay, and then we've got the closet. Again, huge doors even on the closet. So good. So good. And then almost every closet that I've seen, actually every closet I've seen in here, does have a closet organizer, which gets you a heck of a lot more space than just a standard rod or pole that you'd find. Okay, heading back. Let's peep that ceiling just one more time. Oh, so nice. Okay. All right, now we're getting to the goodies. Okay, first off, just the ceiling in this room is gorgeous with that chandelier, the stone fireplace, and then the placement of the TV. Actually, they did a really nice job with it, with the separation there. I personally am not a big fan of TVs above fireplaces. I like them separate, which is also why the furniture is placed the way it is. So you're not messing with the fireplace, and you still get your viewing area for the TV, which is cool. Yep. Now let's go kitchen. Kitchen or master bedroom? Yeah, kitchen. Okay, heavily upgraded light fixtures. The two chandeliers above the table are fantastic. These are custom. I remember talking to the owners. This was a custom order, which takes, of course, a while to get in. Not just expensive, but they take a while to get in. And then again, custom over here as well, which is great. They went with a two-tone cabinetry, which I really, really like and appreciate. They went darker on the island, and then they went lighter on the back cabinets, which is the way you want to do it, because then it makes the kitchen feel light and airy, but the two-tone cabinets definitely adds complexity, which is very cool. The appliances are GE monogram. They're upgraded. Well, some of them are GE monogram. They did go with the double oven, which I like, instead of the microwave oven, which is more popular because it's cost effective. Oh, can't wait to show you this pantry. This is so cool. And how do I know it's a pantry? It says pantry. Oh yeah. And again, super tall door. Okay, huge pantry. See? And I think they might be downsizing because there's not a lot of food. Okay. Yeah, really nice backsplash here. Good job on the tile work and then the edging and the cornering. Really nice choice on the countertops. We've got a 5-burner range. And of course, we've got a pot filler. Of course we do, as we should. And then again, you know, nice huge sink, and let's scope out the view out of the kitchen. Yep, and we're still a little early in the year. When that comes in, when that foliage comes in, it is gonna be gorgeous out. Gorgeous. Okay, you know what, let's get a shot going this way. Yeah, love the open concept. And yet there's slight separation. So this up here with the arch, I love the arch, but there's of course slight separation between the two rooms, but it's very clearly an open floor plan. And that was done by design. That was done by design. Okay, let's keep going this way. Before we get to the master bedroom, which I know everybody wants to see, huge laundry room, first floor of course, because it's a ranch and everything is on the first floor. Nice counter space. I like that they carried the counters from the kitchen right into the laundry room. No expense spared in this home. And of course the garage. So they did do a window door going into the garage, which is cool. And this is one of the 3-car garages, which is huge. They did go with insulated doors, which I really like. And they actually put in a secondary sink. So if you're doing work out in the yard, you can clean up and wash up, or work in the garage, you can clean up and wash up without even going inside and dragging all that schmutz into the house with you. This door over here goes down to the basement, so you got direct access to the basement to bring anything straight downstairs that you want without having to trek it through the house. And we're gonna get to that basement, guys, don't you worry. We're gonna get to the basement first, and then we're gonna do that upper, whoop, why did you turn around on me? And then sorry about that, and then we're gonna get that upper done after that. There is a little bit of an upper level. Okay, there's another, look at that. Custom work, custom ceiling, custom woodwork. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I'm just looking at the inlay. And of course the lighting. Okay, let's head to the master bedroom. All right, so just off the master bedroom is an office. So I would actually do 2 offices in this house, which is great because you got that ability with that front room. But they did a great detailed ceiling. Look at this. Look at this. Good job, guys. Good job. Really nice room, view of the back. We'll just do a sweep around and then we'll continue on. There we go. Now they did go with glass doors for the office, which I like, so that there's more light that's just passing straight on through. And I don't like my office right now because it feels like a cave. This does not feel like a cave, which is great. Okay, master bedroom. So bottom to top, they did go with upgraded carpet with upgraded padding, which is awesome. You've got the views of the outside over here. One thing I'm going to mention is this is really big furniture. Like, this furniture is way bigger than anything you see in most homes, like 90% of homes. So although it might look like it eats up a lot of space, and look at how much room there is left in the bedroom, most people's furniture is much smaller. They went with the chandelier, which is nice, and then they went with the two-toned, not two-tone ceiling, but with the different moldings which offset and breaks up that color, which is great with the tray ceiling. All right, so now we're gonna do the master bathroom. Now check this out, a couple of cool things here. Up on the ceiling, they again have the tray ceiling with the white moldings to break up the color, which is a great idea. They've got this chandelier, which is awesome. And then they've got 2 vanities, one over here, one over here. Both of them are taller than a standard vanity, which is nice. I love when I see those in homes. Huge tub, it's actually an oversized tub. And the best part's coming up, gonna be the shower. Well, and of course the walk-in closet. Oop, toilet, yay. Okay, so this is a very, very large shower. I mean, this thing can fit like 5 people. Not saying you should fit 5 people in it, just saying you could fit 5 people in it. Here's what I love. I love the rain shower. I love that it has a light. I love that it has a secondary spray there. I like the detail work on the tile, so it breaks it up, which is great. And then of course, like that flooring was done by a master tile person, and you can tell because of how clean and unbroken up any of this is. The pans of these showers are not easy to tile. I personally would never be caught tiling one myself. Like I would actually, like a lot of this tile work I would actually do, right? Like I know how to do tile, but that, no, I'm not doing the floor. I'm not doing the pan. Okay, so they've got some built-ins in the walk-in closet, which is great. It's a really nice cabinet built in, actually. And then back out. Okay, so next up, what do we think, guys? Up or down, up or down? Which way am I gonna go? Down, haha. If you commented up, I am so sorry. You are not today's lucky winner. Today we are going down. Okay, so I wanna note, they went with a very upgraded spindle. So nice, and I love the detail on that. And then the accent wall here. And then another chandelier here. Gosh, the lighting in this place is amazing. Extra wide staircase. I'll actually turn around when we get downstairs and throw back on that. And I'm pretty sure I brought my tripod because I'm gonna need it in here. Okay, so this is a huge, well-lit walkout basement. Fully finished. Well, not fully, but just about fully finished. Second kitchen, we'll get over there. But I wanna show how tall these ceilings are. So I'm gonna spin this thing around for a second. All right, so let's go like that. There we go. Look at how tall these ceilings are. Like legit. This is a tall ceiling. Oh, and recessed lighting everywhere, I'm just noticing. Great choice of coloring in this place too. Okay, here we go. Now let's head over to the kitchen. They do have a second kitchen here, which is amazing for entertaining. Even the cabinets in the kitchen are upgraded. It's nice. They've got the oven, the dishwasher, microwave, literally everything. This is nicer than the average kitchen. And this isn't even the main one. Okay, so these are the stairs that go up and into the garage. We saw that from the other side. In here, I've got a crafts and storage room. Very well lit. Look at that, old school treadmill. Love that. Oh my gosh, look at these pictures. Look at that. That looks like that could have been me, a little Italian me back in the day. I had hair. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I had great hair. Like at one point I had a ponytail, it was gorgeous. And like everything gorgeous, it goes away. It goes away. Okay, moving on. Good. All right, let's scope out this room over here. We got 2 more rooms down here to take a look at and a bathroom. And yes, there is a full bath down here in this basement. Okay, so this is gonna be wild. Well, maybe not wild, but so they've got geothermal heat, which is massively less expensive to run than either natural gas or electric because it's the heat from the earth, like the earth. 2 hot water tanks, and then folding chairs. Yay, okay. So that's room number 1. I've got room number 2. Okay, so this room is again more storage because you never have enough. Something I mentioned to the homeowner on my first walkthrough on this property was I feel like this home is after my own heart because they did not actually fully take down their Christmas tree for a couple of reasons. One, it is actually just the one reason. It is my dream someday to own a home with a Christmas tree closet on the main level. What is a Christmas tree closet, you ask? It's a closet where you can literally wheel the Christmas tree in so you don't have to deal with taking it down, putting it back up. You just wheel it back out. And then there's the bathroom. Nice half bath down here. A little bit of storage over there. It's okay, it's okay. Now we're gonna get to, in my opinion, my favorite part of this house. So hang tight, guys. I got a lot of stairs to climb to get there, but we're gonna get there. Swing that back around. And again, we're back on the main level of the house. I love the bedroom sizes, and I love just the general room sizes and dimensions of this place. Like, I could totally see myself living here. Okay, so they did the same detail on the spindles here, which is great. Let me flip around the other way. Get a better view than even before. There we go. With a more neutral backdrop. Wood stairs. So this is the room that goes above and between the two garages. This is gonna be very cool. And you could do a zillion things with this. So one thing they did was they put another full bedroom up here with a full bathroom. And again, good job on the tile work and everything. Nice detail. That's great for people when they come and stay, to be almost in a completely different area of the house. Nice little sitting nook area here. And then you've got this amazing room. I love the woodwork. They did a great job with this. And I know, the hunting thing may not be for everyone, but if you look past it, what you get is an amazing, amazing room. Okay. A little bit, yep. And that hideaway door more or less fits the motif of the room, which is great. Nice detail work. And then there's your storage closet, which is very cool. Okay, close that up. Yes, I saw Cabela's. Okay. I asked if when I first got here, if he used a recurve or a compound, because I saw the bow on the floor. A recurve being a single string, a compound being 3-string draw, which is easier, right? Because you can sit on the weight more. Noting that my uncle had done a recurve bow. He had a place up in Indian River for years. And he's like, well, at my age, I use a crossbow. I'm like, well, that makes a lot of sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Yep. Okay, there's a heater specific for this area if you need it. Yep, little kitchenette area. And then this goes back down to the other garage, which I actually did not go into last time I was here. But we're doing it. We are doing it. There we go. And there is yet another 3-car garage. Again with the insulated doors, which I really like. Little 4-wheeler action. Oh yeah, and there's the other furnace. That's right, I was missing that. I knew that there were 2 furnaces. I wasn't sure where the second one was, but as it turns out, we found it. We found it. Very cool. All right, guys, so that is what an 8,000 square foot luxury ranch in Bruce Township here in Michigan looks like. Leave in the comments below, what is your favorite thing? What do you dislike about it? What do you think the price should be? Where do you think I should be shooting next? What videos do you want me to see? And as always, shoot me a ring when you're considering your next home purchase or home sale. I am here for you. I am one of the best negotiators in Metro Detroit. I will put every skill and tactic to work to make sure your family gets every penny they deserve for their property, or gets every penny and term off the property you're looking to buy. You deserve it. Give me a call.